This is what my nephew bedspread / Afghan looked like. It was done right when the pandemic started. He liked it, but I wasn't satisfied because I knew I could do much better now. So when I finally got tired of looking at it, I told him to give it to me. Well, he said, "Why? I like it." I told him I couldn't stand looking at it anymore and to give it to me. I then told him, "You either give it to me or I'll make you another one." He conceded defeat and handed it over. These are the wrappers from the original Bedspread Afghan. As you can see, it was quite a lot of yarn. I knew I wouldn't be able to revamp it unless I could find the ending thread. Plus, the condition of the yarn would be questionable because it had been washed and dried several times since I first made it. What was my plan? My plan was to recrochet the yarn as I unraveled it into 8 round granny squares. Now, I don't know why 8 kept sticking in my head, but that's what I decided on. And I knew I was going to do as many as the amount of yarn allowed me to do. So using my 5.5 millimeter clover hook, I got started. I'm going to show you what I have left after granny squaring my nephew's bedspread / Afghan. This is all I have left. 1, 2, 3. Well, this might make 2. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe 2.5. Granny squirrels. That's all I have from the original bedspread Afghan. And then I have this, the 37th Granny Square. It's quite pretty. I might switch it out with something else. Maybe one I had made a mistake on. Not a bad idea. And I still have the scraps of when I did the original bedspread Afghan. And I caked it up. Now everything in here is like 2 to 3 yards and then tied together. Another yard tied together. So this is very scrapped. Change your plans. At the last minute, I decided to use the leftovers and scraps to make 3 more squares, making the design a 8x5, which would probably be around about 64 inches by 40, instead of a 6x6, which would be a square, 48 by 48 inches Afghan. And I finished all my granny squares for revamping my nephew's Afghan. Let's see. I ended up with, I thought I was going to end up with 36, but that would have made the Afghan 6x6, and I wasn't too keen on that. So with the scraps that I had left, all the scraps I had left, I only got like a handful of threads or yarn pieces. I was able to scratch out 40, and that's more along my line, because then I could have like 8x5. So let's see, there's one that I completely had to piece together. I think, is it this one? No? Yeah, this one. And I had to be careful how I was piecing it, because I wanted it to flow with the colors that were like coming forth in the colorway. But I think it'll pass. So I got my 40. And what I've done is that, well, with turning my work back and forth, I can't really have a front and back, but I need some point of reference so all of them face the same way. So here's the ending yarn, and there's the magic circle. Now the magic circle, along with the pieces on this one, will have to be pulled in. The ends have to be pulled in. But as far as the ending yarn, I can catch that when I sew everything together. Because I had to use all of the scraps, then I can't use the scraps to join the squares. I have to use black, so black should cover everything. But I think it's going to be really nice once I'm finished with it. The scraps, the handful of scraps I do have left, I probably can do tassels as well. And might put some beads on it somewhere. I'm thinking about black beads. I would do silver, but you can't count on the silver staying on the beads, so. The next step is actually to fix repairs. There we go. And pull the center magic circle in. Put those ends within the square. That's one repair. With a square, with a granny square, your most common mistake would be to either omit a stitch or to add on a stitch. And since I don't like frogging that much, I have developed ways to fix that. And I'm going to show you that probably in the next video. But for right now, everything looks pretty good. Thank you, subscribers, current and new. I appreciate you so much. If you're lurking and haven't subscribed, please give a like, or comment, a respectful comment. Your feedback is very important to me. Be sure and stop by and visit my community tab. If you do decide to subscribe, be sure and hit the notification bell, because my videos are popping off pretty regular, at least one a week. You know, so you won't miss nothing. You don't want to miss anything, do you? You all keep sweet. God bless. Hugs. And peace out. Until next time, part 2.